That's the $1,000,000 question.
You guys talked about it?
Yes, we have. We're going to all be together in Aspen.
For the fact that it was a union that was very special and she loved him. I know they loved each other very much.
You are?
Yes. I'm in a different room. I mean, I kind of feel I'm talking like this.
Whatever, but I think, she's a human being that's going through a tough thing.
In that aspect, we're kind of like, growing in different directions.
I have to say it's so surreal even talking about this publicly with you. We've talked a lot.
4 or 5 more years of sacrifices.
Yeah, well, as long as we get our family time.
Before the news of the separation and like a couple days before.
Bravo fans were shocked when Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's 27-year marriage reportedly ended. But several months and even more rumors later, their status is still TBD.
That's the $1,000,000 question.
You guys talked about it?
Yes, we have. We're going to all be together in Aspen.
Premiere began with a montage about headlines about Kyle's marriage.
Okay, we're here at Kathy's house. As a fan, I love seeing you, Kathy.
I don't want to wake up, a few years down the road and be like, who are you?
Let me tell you something. Any of these girls can do a lie detector test with me tomorrow.
You guys have plans to spend Christmas together too?
We are. We will spend Christmas together, actually, in Aspen.
How has the family handled all of the rumors and speculation?
The marriage. No rest for Bravo fans. Barely a month after Scandoval finally played out on our screens, people reported that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills power couple Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky separated after 27 years of marriage. The pair first met in 1994, were married in 1996, and soon Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky were forming their own girl gang. Today, they have 3 children, Alexia, 27, Sophia, 23, and Portia, 15. Richards also shares a 34-year-old daughter, Farrah Brittany, with ex-husband Goresh Al-Jufri. The former child star and the real estate mogul joined the original cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in 2010 and have remained steadfast in their love throughout their ups and downs. "I've never kissed anybody else since I met my husband," Richards told Entertainment Tonight in 2021, revealing she even had the script of her Christmas movie, Housewives of the North Pole, changed to include just a cheek kiss from her on-screen love interest.
For the fact that it was a union that was very special and she loved him. I know they loved each other very much.
If she didn't have all those tattoos, people would not say that. Well, I think, for me, the most difficult part when my sisters and I would have issues were during the holidays.
Which I know you can understand. Also, probably, how he loves to go drinking.
Ooh, super sexy.
Even though this has been a very difficult time, we are still in a position where we can be under the same roof. And
I see it as more than that. I see it as a relationship I kind of respect.
when the news first came out, it was really, really devastating. The whole family.
After their split, the former couple remained great friends, according to Farrah. "I always say I have 2 dads. They both raised me," she told Bravo's The Daily Dish in 2016. "They both get along amazingly. They've done real estate deals together. My dad refers clients to Mauricio all the time." Like both of her father figures, Farrah works as a real estate agent. She starred alongside stepdad Umansky and half-sister Alexia on Netflix's Buying Beverly Hills. As for her love life, Farrah got engaged to Alex Manos in November 2021. 2 years later, the bride-to-be admitted to E! News that wedding planning was not going great despite the clock ticking. Despite the ups and downs each of this family were going through, it was a pretty tight-knot little arrangement which is unraveling pretty fast.
Absolutely one of my best friends in the world, as well as Teddy's. We're all very close. And I mean, it's a little strange, I'm not going to lie, but it's still great.
Whatever, but I think, she's a human being that's going through a tough thing.
You look amazing.
You like this?
Yeah.
Should I wear this every day? For me, I'm just trying to do the best I can. I'm trying to take care of my health, physically, mentally.
Let's talk about all the rumors surrounding your friendship with Morgan Wade.
The split. So what happened? Who is the fan favorite Bravo couple now? Is love even real? Here's everything we know about Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's rumored separation. Kyle and Mauricio have separated after 27 years of marriage. A source confirmed that they have been separated for a while now, but are still living under the same roof. They remain amicable as they figure out what's next for them and their family. In a joint statement on Instagram, Richards and Umansky denied that any wrongdoing led to their marriage trouble. In regards to the news that came out about us today, any claims regarding divorcing are untrue, Richards shared on her Instagram. However, yes, we have had a rough year, the most challenging one of our marriage, but we both love and respect each other tremendously. Following that, on July 3, celeb gossip account Deux Moi shared a photo of Umansky and Richards in Aspen. The fan who sent the photo claimed they spotted the pair that night. Kyle and Mao eating together right now in Aspen, the source said. This is proof positive that life goes on happily for the two.
Before the news of the separation and like a couple days before.
I feel for her for sure. I can't even imagine like that long of a.
You let go because it's
Well, it's falling.
Well, I'm gonna take it in here. Or I was happy to answer all her questions, but then it was a whole other situation of best friends, and I could not be more proud of them. They're just amazing human beings, and thank God I have them through this. In a million years after being married so long, so, you know, I don't know, everything's strange right now.
Kyle and Mauricio have been separated for a while now, but are still living under the same roof, a source told People on Monday. They remain amicable as they figure out what's next for them and their family. Reps for the pair did not immediately respond to Page 6's request for comment. Richards and Umansky's relationship has long been documented on RHOBH. While filming season 13 of the Bravo hit this year, Richards told Page 6 that her marriage was questioned by several of her co-stars. After being spotted without her wedding ring in February, Richards denied her marriage was in trouble. It started all from a stupid picture of me without a ring on, she told us in April. Richards explained that her reason for not wearing the massive rock from Umansky was twofold. A, I haven't been wearing my big diamond ring because there's a lot of crime these days, and I'm not comfortable, she began. And B, I had just come from the gym lifting weights, so I was like, that thing sparked that? I don't know. Richards was most likely referring to a photo that was taken of her in February leaving the gym, sans her wedding ring, in blue leggings, a black tank, and sneakers. The Bravo celebrity claimed that both she and Umansky were unbothered, despite having previously struggled when her castmates brought up their marriage in the past. But it's not the first time such rumors have surrounded the couple. You see, Umansky also denied divorce rumors in April. We're not getting divorced, he said, on 2 T's in a Pod podcast per Us Weekly. I mean, it's so dumb. There's that one stupid story that came out there, and then the girls all, decided to talk about it on the Housewives, and so now it's a storyline. So there's definitely some stories out there, and Kyle and I address it, and we'll take it from there. It is what it is.
You are.
Yes, I'm in a different room. I mean, I can't believe I'm talking like this. I get such anxiety,
Right.
I am.
Now Sutton is allegedly coming tonight. So are we gonna avoid her, or are we gonna say name them?
What can you say about your separation with Mauricio?
So, we're just trying to keep it as normal as possible.
Do you ever worry about the future?
I have to say it's so surreal even talking about this publicly with you. We've talked a lot.
In that aspect, we're kind of growing in different directions.
Are you still living under the same roof?
Kemsley shut down the rumor in August 2022 when Bravo alum Dana Wilkie posted about the fan theory on Instagram. Anyway, it turns out now that the split is a done deal. So how did the uncoupled couple handle the unsplit split? The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star pulled back the curtain on how she and her estranged husband navigate the awkward situation in an interview with The Messenger, published Thursday. Kyle Richards and estranged husband Mauricio Umansky continue to navigate their separation in the public eye. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star said they haven't spoken about what's next when it comes to the state of their marriage. Speaking exclusively to The Messenger at a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills room service watch party on Wednesday, Richards, who referenced her split as a divorce on a red carpet in November and later said she misspoke, admitted that the pair have yet to actually discuss the topic. I just bumped into somebody in the lobby at the Peninsula Hotel, and they said it must be hard with a separation and divorce. I said, not divorced, Richards said at the event, which was hosted by Threads at the Peninsula Hotel in Beverly Hills.
What are they going to say? Is it a lie? Is it true?
I let him stay in the primary bedroom because it's very like masculine and like.
Alexia is going to school in Boston.
But now they're much better and they're really strong and they're.
4 or 5 more years of sacrifices.
Yeah, well, as long as we get our family time.
It originated from me.
11 offices in 12 months.
The reason I flipped that day is I had to correct 2 people on the carpet, and I must have heard it in my head, and then I said it like a slip. In this business, you can't afford to have a little slip up for everybody. We haven't spoken about divorce yet, she added. No, that has not come up yet. Obviously, we know that it is potentially something that could happen to us, we just haven't gone that route yet. While Richard said it can be awkward sometimes living under the same roof with Umansky, she said their number one priority is keeping their family together. But here's some juicy detail emerging from the shadows to keep you tickled. There's also speculation about the relationship between Richards and country singer Morgan Wade. Following People's Report, fans have started analyzing the relationship between Richards and Wade, who fans believe share matching rings and matching tattoos. This feels like the lightning bolt necklace situation, one fan wrote in an Instagram comment referring to the infamous Vanderpump Rules cheating scandal. But it seems the split was foretold, and we shouldn't be surprised. You see, in Season 1 of RHOBH, medium Alison Dubois warned Richards that she and her husband would have nothing in common once their children got older. He will never emotionally fulfill you, ever. Know that, she said at the time. He will never emotionally fulfill you, but you will stay with him, and he will take care of you. And as soon as the kids are bigger, you'll have nothing in common. Well, the experts have spoken. That's all we have for you, folks. Join us next time.